What's up, guys? Happy New Year. Happy 2025. I hope the year's going good for you guys so far. I had some cool content in the works planned out to end 2024. This is going to be one of those videos that was going to end 2024. Unfortunately, it's starting 2025 because I was in bed, sick as a dog for the last week. But we're back and we're ready to catch up on content. You're going to have a few videos coming out in the next week from me. But today's video is just going to go over my best Pokemon card investments of 2024. A few people have asked me to make a video about this over the last few months. They just think it'd be cool to know exactly what I'm purchasing. I know I'm talking about what products are out there, what prices you can get, what are some good deals, what you should or shouldn't really pick up or keep your eye on. And I agreed. I thought it'd be cool to make a video like that, but I wanted to wait till the end of the year. I'm not really the best at keeping spreadsheets of my investments. I kind of have an idea in mind. Typically, I try to buy things at the bottom of the market. I know if it's a good deal. I remember if it's a good deal. Most of the time, I'm not buying something at Fusion Strike nowadays at like 400 USD a booster box. Like, I'm just not really looking into doing that. Like I said, typically I get in at the bottom or I don't get in at all with most products. And that has been a bit of a downfall of mine in the past. I know, going into the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be talking about, good investment practices, like 5 tips, stuff like that. Videos that I think are good nowadays with a lot of new people coming into the hobby. But something that has kind of bit me in the past is spreading out my investments too much. I'd buy pre-order like one of everything at the cheapest price I could get or wait till it bottoms out, pick up a few of them, 1 or 2, but just pick up everything. This year, I took a more narrowed approach. I picked up products that I thought would do well and I was really confident in. I know there's a lot of products, like it's pretty obvious, just buy 151. We've been talking about it for over a year now. 151 has been a no-brainer. And as you'll see in this video, a lot of my 2024 investments were 151 themed. I didn't really open a lot of 151. I opened some other sets. Anything I opened, I'm not putting on this list. Everything in today's video, everything on this list was purchased with intent to sell in the future as an investment to recoup my collection dollars that I've, been funneling into the hobby the last 5 years. So without further ado, I guess let's dive right into it with 151 since we're on the subject. 151, I got pretty lucky throughout the year. I've managed to find these on deals at like Walmart. I don't think I've ever really bought 151 from an LGS store just because they've always been a bit of a premium there. And that's no foul to the LGS. Like, make your money. The Pokemon market has been in the dumps, not as of late, but early 2024, late 2023, a lot of product was really, really cheap because there wasn't a lot of super good product out there. A lot of the LGSs charged a bit more for 151, which is totally fair. Everybody wanted it. Make your money where you can, right? But I managed to take advantage of a lot of Walmart deals. I've mentioned I live in the Toronto area, but I'm about an hour east of there. If I go another hour east, there's some rural Walmarts that tend to have product on the shelves pretty easily available. It's rare that I go to one of these, outside rural Walmarts and there's no Pokemon products on the shelves. I am going to test that out with Prismatic Evolution's release. We're going to make a separate video on this, but on Prismatic Evolution's release day, I don't have really anything pre-ordered. I'm going to try my luck going to a whole bunch of different GameStops and Walmarts, basically between Toronto and Kingston, to see what I can find. Open some up, hopefully make a video. We'll just see what the market is like at these big box retailers, these other stores, because at LGS stores, it's kind of crazy right now. But back to the video at hand. 2024 investments, I was able to get 151 ETBs. I got 4 of them at 68 Canadian a pop. That's about 47 USD. Right now, the market value is 208 Canadian. That's $140 profit per box. I did pick up a 5th one of these that I've already sold. I sold it for 120 Canadian, and people were trying to lowball me on that. People wanted to pay $100. I stuck to my guns at 120. Now look at it, almost $210. Kind of ridiculous considering I only sold it about 3 months ago. So $208 right now, 144 USD for my American friends. Crazy. I think this is going to keep going up. I really expected 151 ETBs to hit store shelves for Black Friday, and it just didn't happen. I'll go over my total profits at the end, but if I were to sell these boxes now at the market price, Canadian, I'd be looking at a $560 return, or about 390 USD. From there, very recently, I picked up 4 poster collections for 22 bucks. I could have picked up more. I kind of wanted to pick up more, but I bought a lot of stuff. I spent like 1,500 bucks on Black Friday this year picking up Pokemon cards. Not all those products were investment purposes. Not all of them are on this list. Some of them are just too new, like the Legendary Warriors boxes. I'm not going to include them here. But the poster collections, 22 Canadian or 15 USD for 4 of these So I paid that each. Now you're looking at 40 Canadian or 28 USD. So I profited about 18 bucks a pop on these. Nothing too crazy. My total profits would be 72 Canadian or 52 USD. From there, we've got booster bundles. I was able to find a few of these in stores at Walmart's. I was able to buy a few of these online. I have picked up more of these, same with the ETBs, but they were in 2023, so I'm not counting them. I picked up some of these not on sale for like $42, $43. I picked up some of them on sale for $32. So I took the medium price, added the tax. We'll say they costed about 40 Canadian each, or about 27 USD. Right now, they're sitting at about 91 Canadian, 63 USD each. So I've profited about 50 bucks per booster bundle at a total of about $300 profit on just 6 of these booster bundles. Pretty solid returns. I also picked up a few random Minitins. I know Pokemon Center did a restock of these back in maybe September, I want to say October time. Picked up 5 of them for about $14.50 a pop. Nothing too crazy now. They're worth like 19 bucks, so total profits like $9 on these. Again, Minitins aren't all that crazy, but I did manage to get 10 of the Costco Minitin bundles. That costed me about 62 Canadian. All these cost numbers are tax in total of what I paid. About 62 Canadian per Minitin Costco bundle. It's 42 USD. The TCG player value on this is about 137 Canadian or 95 USD. So my profit's about $75 per bundle. Having 10 of those, $750 profit if I were to sell them today, if I could sell them today. You always got to keep in mind with these investments, when are you going to sell them? How are you going to sell them? Who are you going to sell them to? It'd be hard for me to just like post all of this up on Facebook Marketplace or something and say, hey, selling this at market value. People would want cheaper, but in an ideal maximum profit potential world right here, that's what you're looking at, about a $750 profit or 530 USD. Now, this is my best investments. There's been other ones, but 151 is clearly the best, but I want to talk about Surging Sparks as well. Surging Sparks, PC ETBs. I'm always buying PC ETBs. I kind of slowed down on them this year because I felt like Stellar Crown, Shrouded Fable, and Twilight Masquerade didn't really wow me. I bought the Temporal Forces ones, even though they didn't really wow me either, but I've purchased every single one since the start. Decided I didn't want to collect them anymore. They're taking up too much space, so I'm only picking up the best. And of course, I had to get Surging Sparks. I bought a case of these, 4 of them. It was like 90 Canadian each or 62 USD. Since Surging Sparks is doing crazy, the market value of these is $167 right now, or 115 USD. Profit is $77 a pop, or $308 total, 212 USD. Pretty solid there. That's an easy one. Like these PC ETBs are just like forever. They've been easy buys. You just pick up the case, you throw it in your closet, you wait, it goes up in value. It's more exclusive. It's a very smart product to pick up, and I know a lot of you are on board with them now. Looking forward to that going forward. I know if you haven't got Prismatic Evolutions yet, I'm sure those PC ETBs will be back in stock on release day. They'll go quick, but be ready on release day. Typically 10, 11 a.m. Eastern time, possibly sooner. Lately, it's been more like 8 or 9 a.m. So keep your eyes peeled, get online early, be ready if you want those. I have a feeling the pre-orders for the next set, Journey Together, are going to be coming up soon as well. I'd imagine by the end of the month, so keep your eyes peeled. Again, on Surging Sparks Talks, we have a booster box. I paid $170. I bought 2 of these, but I cracked one open on the channel. Probably shouldn't have, but I didn't think the value was going to get as crazy as it has. So my cost, $170 for a booster box, or about 117 USD. Right now, $330 Canadian or 228 USD. Pretty insane. Profit's about $160. It's almost double what I paid, like tax in. It is double what I paid if you're ignoring tax and shipping. Insane that a set this new is worth this much, but it is what it is. Another one I wanted to add on here just because I felt like it was the only special product, I guess, from this set is the Paldean Fates PC ETBs. Again, same price as Surging Sparks. I bought a case of them at 90 bucks a pop. $62 USD. Right now, 138 Canadian or 96 USD. So you're looking at like a $48 profit. Nothing too crazy there. Close to $200 profit for the whole case, which is pretty solid. You know, less than a year I've had this just sitting in my closet, has grown about $200. Next up on a Crown Zenith, I found a really good deal on the Zacian figure collection boxes. They were mislabeled at Walmart. I got them for, what was it, about $65, but it was an additional 25% off that. So they had a discount sticker, and the 25% off was supposed to be on everything that wasn't already discounted. But, you know, like the Bolton boxes, I tried to buy both. Bolton didn't scan. I didn't get the 25% off. Zation, I did. So tax in, I ended up paying $55 for these. Really, really good deal considering most LGS stores were charging like $75, $80, $85. GameStop was charging like $120 or something stupid for these things. But $55, I grabbed two of them. I think they had three. I didn't want to buy them all because I bought a whole bunch of 151 that day as well. So like I said, 55 Canadian, 38 USD. The market value right now is about 117 Canadian or 81 USD. Profit, you're looking at over $60 a piece. $124 it says here, about 120 Canadian profit between the two. I also picked up a few ETBs this year. I'm not too sure. I think I opened a few of them. I'm not too sure the exact number, to be honest. I have probably 10 in my collection, so I'm guessing about 6, maybe 7 of them were from this year. But I paid an average of about $70. A little bit cheaper for some, a little bit more for others, but 70 Canadian per ETB, 48 USD. Right now, they've been climbing. The singles are going crazy. If you've seen that Giratina, it's boosting up like there's no tomorrow. The sealed product, the ETB, is going for 105 Canadian now, or 72 USD. That's a $35 profit, or 210 on the 6 of them that I bought. Now my last item, and this is an item I really focused on. Every single time I saw it, I made a point to buy one. I bought a bunch of these throughout the last 2.5 years or whatever amount of time they've been on sale. And that is the Bolton V boxes. These things are fire. They came with an Evolving Skies, a Fusion Strike, and 2 Brilliant Stars. 3 of the best Sword and Shield sets in my opinion. Like, you can't go wrong with any of these. I paid $22 with the taxes. They were $19.96 or something like that. $22, 15 USD. Right now, you know, it's a Bolton box. No one's going to want a Bolton box. It's not a great display piece, but if you break down the content value, which I'm doing for this one, it's cheating a little bit. Because when I sell these, I plan on just ripping them open and selling the content. $50, about $20 of that, almost half is Evolving Skies packs. You're looking at about a $30 profit. So if you multiply that by like the 16 I bought, I've probably bought more than this. Grand total, I've probably bought about 25 of these. We'll say 16. I have 16 still in my closet. You're looking at about $780 profit on this box. Again, this was a budget box, but it had amazing packs in it. I was telling people for time, before this time last year, like over a year ago, buy these products. I was buying them well into 2024. Again, 16 of these. Some of them might be trickled in from the end of 2023, but I think this has been one of my best investments. Like, other than 151, Bolton V was the best product for getting good packs. Fusion Strike, Evolving Skies, Brilliant Stars, all bangers that have been on the climb. Fusion Strike more recently, but Evolving Skies all year. And Brilliant Stars, I think, is going to climb a lot in 2025. We'll have to see. But yeah, those were like my big investments of 2024. Of course, I bought other products. Of course, I opened products. I have some Shrouded Fable stuff. Those Greninja boxes I think will do pretty good long term. Those Sword and Shield Legendary Warrior collections I think will do pretty good long term. And I'm sure there's plenty of other products. If you got 151 UPCs, I wish I had some of those. I didn't really sit on any of them. I opened one. I've only ever opened one. I've only ever purchased one 151 UPC. I wish I had a dozen of them, but that is what it is. You can't win them all. There's always going to be another opportunity. But based on these, like my top investments of the year, my profits are looking at about 3,500 Canadian, or about 2,500 USD. Going into 2025, I think the investment strategy is going to have to change quite a bit. We were pretty lucky in 2024. There were a lot of good deals out there, a lot of good products to pick up. I think 2025, there's going to be mostly good products to pick up. I feel like there's not going to be a lot of stinkers. Everything is going to be pretty good to pick up. Everything is going to be great to sit on long term. I do think with the inflated prices from LGS stores, I think the demand being so high, it's going to be a little bit trickier to get stuff. And I feel like you're going to see the market value pretty high. I do think it'll maybe dip at some point and you might see losses on some of your items. But if you hold anything that you pick up in 2025 long term, like, it's going to go up. Pokemon sealed investing is just easy mode. No matter what you buy, like I've bought Rebel Clash. As bad of a set that is, I have Rebel Clash that's double, easily double what I paid for it when I picked it up. Even if it's not a sought after product, if you're patient, you will make money with it. But patience is going to be key. And again, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, don't buy everything. Don't spread your investment too thin. Like, I would pick up one of every booster box. Why did I not pick up 10 Chilling Reign booster boxes when I could get them for 105 Canadian a piece? I don't know, I picked up 2. I believed in the set from the get-go, didn't really double down on that financially, but that's something I've learned in the journey of Pokemon investing. So let me know, guys, what do you think of the video? What do you think of my 2024 pickups? What was your best Pokemon card investment of 2024? Did you pick up something that just performed astronomically? Maybe you picked up cases of Surging Sparks at pre-order prices of like 150 Canadian a box, and now you're just laughing in a throne of Pikachus. All right, guys, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one, all right? Peace.